Recording. Time is 10:32. Day is December 8th. Still. Just didn't remember what day it was earlier. Okay. Mic is working. All right. I just had me some leftovers from a few nights ago and ready to get these last 2 hours of the day out of the way. So, welcome to the last 2 hours for today of Johnson Black Horse's community service art stream. Yay! And I checked my schedule, my appointment for the financial aid um, phone meeting is at 2. So let's get this out of the way today. Just clear the way for this phone meeting. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I want to use my inking pen. Yes, Melody says, "Into the breach we go once more." Yeah. Or as Bender likes to say, "Into the breach, dirtbags." Oh man, I am full. I only had 2 ribs. There's like one full rib and then a little one with like half a piece of the Navajo flatbread. Some people call it Navajo dry bread because we like make it without frying it. It's like fry bread. We fry in oil, but if it's without the oil, then we just some people call it dry bread. I just call it flat bread because it's flatter than fried bread. Mm. But just that little bit of food, I am just stuffed right now. I had to slow down toward the end. And it was just like a little bit of meat left, and I just finished it off a little while ago. Oh man, I am full. I am full. I might start slipping into a food coma. Okay, erase some of these sketchiness. Get some clean lines in there. Melody says, which means these next 2 hours are going to be agony. Yes, yes, they are. Let's see who's all checking this out. It's me, Melody, and handful of lurkers. Some of them are the usual ones. Cool, cool, cool. Man, it's cold. My mom's talking about maybe I should go down to one of these trading posts and get like a little propane heater. What it is like we get these like little refillable propane tanks, right? And you just like put like a little like a heater on the top of it. It's like an attachment you put to the tank. And these little propane tanks are just like well, we usually get the long slender ones because we use a torch to like start the fire over at the main house. But I'm thinking like maybe for this little propane heater, just getting like one of the short squat ones and just get that refilled whenever I need to. But I think maybe a propane heater would be nice to get for now until I can get like a small wood burning stove. Lottie says, "Oh no, I can just imagine Hank Hill explaining to you the virtues of propane." A Navajo Hank Hill. "I'll sell propane and propane accessories, I tell you what." A Navajo Hank Hill with like a braid, or maybe no, like the Navajo hair bun, a bolo tie, and wearing like a Pendleton pattern like button-up shirt. I'll tell you what. Propane is really gooders. But yeah. Yeah, it was like my only concern was like would that be okay to like utilize indoors? Cause wouldn't that create like a lot of like carbon smoke? And my mom says no. Like one of our uh, family friends used to use one to warm up her trailer. I was like, yeah, you know what? I guess so. Just use it early in the morning to warm up my little cabin. Because the mornings are the worst. Like I'll try to get up, but then it's like so cold that I just like stay under my covers and then fall back asleep. Because I have a tendency to wake up around 4 in the morning because of my sleep schedule. Like I'll go to sleep at midnight, but my internal clock, because of all the hours I used to work when I worked for like these gaming companies, video slot machine gaming. I was working. Oh man, I was working a hell of a lot. There were times where I was working 20 hours a day, 7 days a week during crunch time, and it was just too much. I was like 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. I was getting 3 hours of sleep in the parking lot or at my desk, and that last hour I would save to like drive home, take a shower, and then drive back to work. And it would be like weeks before I could like see my actual bed. And then that's when I had enough. Like I wasn't getting paid overtime. Like yeah, sure, I was getting paid salary, but salary is for like yeah, you're working like a regular week, 9 to 5. You clock in, you clock out, and that's it. But here for this one company, I was like working fucking hella overtime, and I wasn't seeing any extra pay for that. And because of that, I was like, you know what? Like I'm not doing overtime anymore, and I'm not working. Like the reason I was doing like a lot of overtime was not only to do my job, but to like do other people's jobs. Because people would hand me shit work to animate, and I would have to spend all night redesigning their work in order for me to do my job. So I was done with that. Done working late, done doing work for other people, and that's why they fired me. Sure, like on the on the firing notice, like they say like fucking asshole. He was saying like uh shit. What was the word? Unsatisfactory work performance. He's like that's fucking bullshit. Chinese motherfucker. Unsatisfactory work performance. I was like, I was a fucking workhorse there, but I wasn't getting paid overtime to do all this other bullshit, so I just stopped doing all the other bullshit and just focused on doing my work, coming in at 9 and clocking out at 5, and just that's it, like no extra things, and because I wouldn't like do the extra work, it was like I get fired for unsatisfactory work performance. I'm like, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. And that was the company like called Global Gaming Group. Fucking company's a joke. Anyway, Melody says a salary is also tax laden crap. Yes, but yeah, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, because of like working at that place, I got used to just working or sleeping 4 hours a night. So that became my regular sleep schedule. So nowadays, like last night, as an example, I went to sleep around midnight, a little after midnight, and I woke up around 4. And I'm awake. I feel energized. I do a little stretch, and my arms come out from underneath the covers to stretch, and like it's just so fucking cold. I just kind of cuddle back in. It's like fuck that. It's too cold to get up and do anything. But I had to take a leak, so built up some courage. Just hype myself up to get up, throw on my sweats as fast as I can, get out there, take a leak, and then come back in and just jump back underneath the covers. So yeah, the hardest thing for me to do nowadays is just to like get up in this fucking cold. All I have is a little space heater, but it doesn't heat up things as fast as maybe a propane heater would. Because a propane heater, I'm pretty sure I can just like blast that for like maybe a minute or so and get it nice and toasty in here, and then just shut it off. So yeah, maybe I should do that because I guess there's a trading post like maybe an hour away that sells those propane heaters. I wonder how much they cost. Let me see. Let me go ahead and check how much that would be. I'll look on Amazon. Amazon propane heater. See what kind of models they have. Propane heater, I tell you what. Okay, those look pretty fancy. Okay, this looks something like what my mom was describing. She said like came in a single or a double. And this one is probably more what they might be selling at the trading post. But let me let these load and I'll show them on stream. Okay, this might be something more akin to what my mom was talking about, because I think I've seen something like this. It's a little more familiar. All right, Mr. Heater. It says Mr. Heater, 30,000 BTU Sunright double tank top heater. So my mom is like, I think she's talking about something like this. And then there's something like this. I think that's more the speed of what they might be selling at the trading post. It's got a short, squat, like a propane tank with like a base so it doesn't tip over. One of these things on the top. Yeah, that would probably be pretty decent. Heat me up pretty good. And here's the last one that I pulled up, because I think I've seen something like this before a long time ago. But they probably like sell smaller ones that fit on these like short, squat propane tanks. Because these ones are pretty small. They're like maybe about that size. The long ones we've been getting are like kind of like that. But that's for the torch that we use for setting fires. This one is probably like around about that size. But yeah. Anyway. But that single one goes for like $53. How about that one I was looking at? 54 buckaroos. Some of these bigger ones are like $150. $150. But yeah, I think next time I go to Shiprock, I might swing around and take a detour to check out that trading post and see what kind of propane heaters they have. And it looks like they, if I get a single one, it might be in the range of $50. That's what it's looking like. Okay. Melody says, "How about a space heater?" Yeah, that's what I got, but it's like it's not that powerful because I'm still tapped into my family's home through an extension cord. So when I turn it on, it doesn't get like as red hot as it does like when it's plugged in over there. Because like everything here, like I have so many things plugged into the thing. My laptop, speakers, um, the little mini fridge. Yeah, I have a little mini fridge, and just various miscellaneous things. Some appliances like my clock and um, my toothbrush holder. Yes, I have a toothbrush holder that sterilizes my toothbrush by keeping that warm and steamed when I throw water in it. But anyway, yeah, this little space heater doesn't get as hot as it usually does because of all the other things plugged in from this one outlet. Do I have enough ventilation for a wood stove? I would like I can set up like a stove with like stovepipes going out the window, but that's like eventually I'll get around to that when I can get the wood stove. And the cheapest wood stove I've seen is like $150, but that's on Amazon. But I haven't been able to do any shopping around any of the areas where you can probably get wood stoves. I wouldn't even know where to go except for maybe uh, like a Home Depot or something. Probably have to go to like some sort of like a out outdoor store or furniture or home supply store or a Western store where they sell like Western goods like leather boots and coveralls and feed and grain. And I wouldn't doubt that they would have like some maybe like cast iron stoves, but those ones cost a lot. Those cost a lot, like $300 to $500. So for now, like I think a little propane stove, if it was like $50, would do me all right. Just something to warm up the cabin in the morning. So the moment I wake up at like 4, I can hop on over and like turn on the propane stove, sit in front of it for a bit until it really warms up, and then I can just get back to work. You know, you know, you know. Oh, they have wood stoves in Walmart? I've never seen one. Let's check out this link. Okay, there we go. 105, 99 bucks, 116. Oh, that's weird. Like they present a lot of these stoves just kind of like sitting out there with like no stovepipe. But yeah, $100 for a stove, and it's on clearance. It's on clearance. What kind of stove is this? Electric wood stove heaters. Electric wood stove? What does that mean? Do you throw wood in it? No. Okay, a lot of these are electric wood stoves. That I don't think I want that because, like, one, it'll be like a drain on the power, be a big electric bill, and another is that since I'm still siphoning power from the main house, I don't think it's going to get that hot. Just like the space heater here, like the space heater when it's over at the main house and it's the only thing plugged into the outlet, it'll get like red hot and heat things up pretty fast. But since I'm using this space heater along with everything else that's plugged in, it doesn't get that hot. It gets warm, but it doesn't get as hot as it would. But yeah, like all I'm seeing here is our electric, yeah, electric fireplace, the electric fireplace. So yeah, that's I don't want to go with that. Yeah, all these are they just seem to be electric fireplaces. That is not what I'm looking for because I want an actual wood burning stove to save on power and something that'll actually put out a decent amount of heat. Because if I get one of these electric fireplaces, chances are I'm thinking like it's either going to blow out a fuse or blow off one of the breakers next door because I got too many things plugged into one outlet. Because that's what I'm doing is like just running everything from an extension cord right now, or it's not going to be hot enough. And that and the power bill, like my parents are like they get a big enough power bill as it is. So yeah, like all of these, I'm going through pages. I think I'm on the third page now. Yeah, and they're all electric fireplaces. Electric, electric. Oh, yeah. Melly says, I think it's a faux wood effect. It works like a space heater. What's the wattage or voltage of your heater? I get the feeling it's a bit too underpowered for your needs. It's not that it's underpowered, it's just that it's not getting enough power. Because next door, when it's plugged in next, like oh shit, I lost. Okay, it's reconnected. Is it reconnected? Okay, so like it's been on for a while, but the coils here, it's like they only get just warm enough to just be warm. But next door, when it's plugged in, I've seen these coils get like glowing hot. Like they get pretty warm to the point where they're like glowing orange. But since I've got this thing plugged in with a lot of other appliances from the one extension cord, it's just not getting enough power to get that hot. So I don't think it's a question of like what type of heater I have plugged in. It's like how much power I can get to it, which right now isn't that much because it's just I got so many things plugged in right now. So I'd like to get a wood burning stove, but for right now, if it works, like I'll get the little propane heater, and that way I can kind of keep myself warm in the evenings, and then in the mornings after I've had 4 hours of sleep, I can just get up, turn that thing on full blast for a little bit, heat myself up and heat the cabin up a little bit, and then just be good and get back to work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's a clean burning stove, I tell you what. Do 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 do. But if they have electric stoves at Walmart, would I'm gonna check real quick. I wonder if they have cast iron stoves, cast iron wood burning stoves. Let us see. Maybe they have like a small potbelly wood burning stove for a decent price. But let's take a look, shall we? I didn't even bother to think about that. I'll just start with wood stove to begin with. I wouldn't think they'd have wood stoves, but maybe. Oh, they do. They're just 500 to over $1,000. Fuck. And then still like yeah, they still have the electric stove option. There's a cast iron. I think. Oh yeah, that's much like the cast iron that my family used to have back a long time ago. I wonder where that cast iron is. Oh, it's probably at next door grandma's house. Yeah, like a cast iron like the one that my family had is 662. There's a barrel camp stove kit where it like gives you like a kit to where you can take like a like a old steel barrel drum and convert it into a stove. Like what the kit comes with is like the stove door and the stove legs and the little vent thing that you put on the stovepipe that you put on top. And that's only like 98 bucks, but I need a steel drum for that to work. Do not have a steel drum. Wood stove ceramic fire bricks? Huh. Well, yeah, like Walmart does have cast iron stoves, but they're or like wood burning stoves, but they're expensive. The biggest one they got is like $1,340. Man, and that looks like one that would go in like a fancy house or something. This ain't no fancy house. Some of them are gas stoves, and then you got electric stoves. And you have a decent sized cast iron stove, but that's like 600 or so bucks. But I've seen one, oh, maybe like a camping stove. Let's see if they have any of that camping stove. It's like there's a camping, they have camping stoves available on Amazon for about $150. Oh, these are like camping cooking rigs for camping. Yeah, all these are for camp cooking. But like on Amazon, I've seen like a portable camping stove, portable camping wood stove, and cheapest one I saw was like for 150 bucks. Yeah. Anyway, Melody says if you have to use propane, at least use it reasonably, nerd. Last thing I need right now is to get a message from your sister about how you were blown up in a propane explosion. Don't say that. You're putting me off on the idea. But yeah, I'd use it reasonably. Just put it on a moderate setting in the evenings, just to like keep the residual heat locked in here and just kind of keep it nice and warm. But in the mornings, just kind of like turn it on a little higher so it like heats up my work area a little quicker. And then after a little bit, maybe turn it down to a moderate setting again, just to keep it warm. But yeah, I'll be careful with it. I'll be careful, love. My luffy love who loves to love. My snugglicious honey kitty. I'll be careful. What these dogs barking at? Melody says explained it up above. Huh? Oh, ignore that. Wrong chat. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have my last Rice Krispie square treat. Oops. And I gotta take these little empty boxes, little empty snack boxes over next door for the fire kindling. After this, I think I might go down to the store real quick and check the mail. I do believe I have some Netflix movies waiting for me. Mm. 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 Coffee, coffee and coffee and Rice Krispie treats. It's pretty good together. I wish I had enough coffee to dip it, but it's like down to here. That's it for my coffee. Just put the lid right there. There we go. Just in case. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, wrong one. I want to illustrate that he's swinging the stick. Swish. Swish. Ish. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Melody's sending me hearts. Love you too, Melody Mel. Whew. Melody says better out than in, right? Yes. Okay, let's see what storyboard sketches we have so far. We've been going quite a ways without doing like the backgrounds and stuff. I should probably start doing that right now. Oh yeah, these are the storyboards where I have him like licking each one of his fingers. Mwah. Mwah. And then he rubs his belly. Then we have all the crows. I got to detail this one up a bit. This is looking pretty good so far. It's going to get even better from here. Okay, maybe like he's running through here. Maybe here. This is where I'll put like the quick close-up shots of like more birds just kind of like flying away, more crows flying away, and then like the shot with the cornstalk with like the coyote just inadvertently hitting it as he's trying to like swat at these crows. So yeah, we'll do some more of those close-up shots. Just chaotic crows, just like flying this way and that way. Crows. Scatter, dudes. Oh, I'm out of coffee. I better have some water. I don't think I've allowed myself to have any water yet today. Thought I was going to sneeze, but I yawned instead. Let's pop one of these candies so I don't get too tired. There we go. Reveal to me your secrets, candy wrapper. Maybe I should do this in multiple panels. Like one page, do like the crows just flapping away. Got to have some loose feathers. Well, it says we could make this much more fun if we were able to script it ourselves. Heck yeah. Sweet Melly Mel, Melly Mel. Yeah, we could probably like throw in like some Tex Avery gags from way back in the day. Oh God, like some of the shenanigans we could probably pull like with this shot alone, with the coyote and the crows. Hmm, that'd be pretty fun. But we can probably do that if we get enough funding to like make more of these coyote stories. If we needed a voice for the crows, I ought to have an Ed Sullivan type voice. Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan. I know that name. You're gonna have to fill me in, love. Ed Sullivan. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have to look him up. American TV personality. Sports entertainment reporter and syndicated columnist for the New York Daily News and the Chicago Tribune. Hmm. Okay, it's starting to come back to me. The Ed Sullivan Show. Yep, there it is. I just don't know like what his voice sounds like, so I'm gonna have to maybe look up a clip. The Ed Sullivan Show, IMDb, play trailer. Okay. Hopefully it has samples of his voice. We shall see. Oh, yeah, okay. He's the one who does that. A really big show. Really big. Yeah, I could see that being like one of the, like, voice for the crows. Okay, that's just going to show Elvis Presley. I'm looking for like a. Let me just use the clip that Melody sent me. I hope I don't get a copyright claim for this. It's just a 9-second clip. Looks like it's going to take a while to load. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute the mic so I can listen to this for myself. That way I can avoid a copyright claim when I upload this to YouTube. So here we go. Mute. Okay. This is, Officer Quimby from The Simpsons. Is that his name? Was it Mayor Quimby and Officer? God damn! It has been that long since I've seen The Simpsons. Ah, Wiggum, Police Chief Wiggum. No, he says Clancy Wiggum. Yes, yes. Took me a little while. Realized it just like a moment right before like Melody's text came in, her chat came in. But yeah, Police Chief Wiggum, and Melody types in Clancy Wiggum. Yes. It's been too long. It's been too long. But if I watch The Simpsons, I'd probably watch classic Simpsons. Like the new stuff, I don't really care for. Because the classic Simpsons had more heart. The Simpsons nowadays, it's like they're just running to keep up with the trends of today. Whereas classic Simpsons, it had more weight to it, like value, heart, and everything. Like sure, it was like kind of still like wacky and out there, but they had like solid storytelling and funny jokes. But nowadays, it's like they're just trying to be a pale imitation of the sitcoms that were trying to imitate them in the first place. So not only are they like a pale, like imitations of themselves, they're a pale imitation of that imitation. You get it? It's weird. So it's like the Simpsons were like top notch, like back when I was growing up. And then you have these other cartoon sitcoms coming out, and they're like trying to follow the Simpsons model while doing their own thing. But then some of those cartoons start catching up to Simpsons popularity, or just like overtaking the Simpsons, and then here the Simpsons start trying to imitate them, like with structure and jokes and things of that nature. So it's weird. Like the Simpsons aren't what they used to be. Melody says this. This is why I watch The Simpsons backwards. Nowadays, it's called Zombie Simpsons. Yeah, Melody had shared a little documentary, a Simpsons documentary that a YouTuber did, and it's pretty solid. And I guess like what the since Simpsons fans have taken to calling the Simpsons nowadays is zombie Simpsons, because it's nothing like the Simpsons that we grew up with. The Simpsons that started this whole animated family sitcom craze. Nowadays, it's such a juxtaposition of how they started out, or what they represented when they started out. Melody says the Simpsons used to adore celebrity culture. Oh, abhor. The Simpsons used to abhor celebrity culture. Now they revel in it like total whores. The worst Simpsons episode ever rated in show's history is the episode where they pretty much fangasmed over Lady Gaga. Absolutely appalling episode. Yes. Never mind. It literally is Simpsons det, detritus. It literally is Simpsons detritus. I'm going to have to look up that word. Now my E button isn't working. Okay, there we go. Detritus. Detritus, waste or debris of any kind. Huh. And how do you say it? Detritus? 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 Detritus?
Detritus.
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 That's a cute cartoon voice. Hey, darling. what what do you think of my good looks?
Detritus.
Aw, thanks, love. Ah, okay. That's enough flirting with machines, Black Horse. Get back to work. Melody says mean shit. Yeah, pretty much. Let's have another shot. With an ear of corn. A crow just kind of like sitting here who is munching on it. Looks over his shoulder. Sees the coyote running his way. Flies away. With the coyote just kind of stomping on that ear of corn as he continues running. Let's say some kernels pop off too. And it sounds like my stream died. Next shot just kind of shows that bit of corn, like kind of bent, and a little crushed up. With a track in the dirt. Yeah. Melody says, munching corn like cartoon characters whom eat it like typewriters. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have the coyote doing. But for the crows, I don't think I'll be able to give them that much time, that much screen time to animate something that intricate. But definitely, I want to see like the coyote doing something like that. Ding, ding. I am going to BRB. I got to hit the head. How much time we got? Looks like maybe 50, a little under 50 minutes. Okay, BRB. I'm gonna see if there's any more coffee. Take my coffee can. Whoops. No, okay. My coffee cup. My coffee mug. Okay, I'm back. I got my coffee and was chatting with my mom for a bit. My mom wants to do chili dogs for dinner, and after this, I'm going to go run down to the store, get the things that we need for chili dogs, which is probably like a couple of cans of chili, hot dogs, and some buns. I think we have enough cheese because recently I bought like a bag of shredded cheese, so I think we're good on that. So let's see, and let's say, how much time do I have left? Like, 20, let's say in 35, no, 40 minutes. Melody, in 40 minutes, can you remind me to go warm up the vehicle? So, oh, we have 40 minutes left? Okay, in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, can you remind me to go warm up the vehicle? So that way, once I'm done here, I can just quickly get ready, jump in the vehicle, and drive. Because got to warm it up because it's been, pretty cold lately. So that way, once I'm done here, the vehicle will be all warmed up and good to go, and all I have to do is get myself ready and head out. Hmm. For this next shot, I think I want to show like the corn stalks, like a mid-range view, and then have the coyote like running by, swinging his stick, and then as he's going through, like, yeah, at first the corn stalks like perfect and straight, but then when he runs through, they just get all bent and twisted, and then have him come back from off screen and like go down the next row and just do the same thing there. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Melody gave me a little salute. She'll remind me in about 30 minutes to go warm up the car. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, still a little too hot. Kind of kind of burnt my mouth a little bit on that one. Oof. Gonna leave my coffee open. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dared to dream really do come true. Okay, it's right over left. Yeah, that's a right-handed swing. Okay, right over left. Yeah. But then he'd have it a little over his head. So it would almost be blocking his face. It's starting to get a little sleepy again. Let me bust out some push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. Melody says 30 minutes to go. Yeah. When we have 10 minutes left, remind me, and then I'll go start the car up. My hair's a freaking mess. I gotta brush it. Start the car up and I'll get ready to go to get the stuff we need for chili dogs for this evening. Whew. 18 push-ups. Still a little tired and sore from 2 days ago doing those push-ups. Ah. Who's all watching? Oh, not that many people anymore. It's just me, Melody, and a handful of lurkers. That's cool. Okay. This is just us on our Jaxie. Yeah, it's just us in chat, but then the users thing is registering like a few people, like a few lurkers, just like lurking around. Is this cool enough now? Melody says 26 minutes to car warm up. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe a bit of a sneer in his expression. Chasing them birds away. Bird. Maybe that sneer's a bit much. Melody says, has seemed to have gone by very speedy today. Yeah, it has. Yes, it has. Oh, I looked at my class schedule, and for Mondays and Wednesdays, it looks like I'll be having like a 6 hour class schedule because it's like 3 hours per class. Frick, 3 hours. Jeez. Is that what college is like nowadays? I don't remember like my college classes back when I was going to college in 2002. I don't remember them lasting for 3 hours. It's like doing 2 3 hour classes is like a whole day of schooling. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a whole schooling day. And then on Tuesdays, it's a 3 hour class in the evening for English. So Mondays, 6 hours of classes. Tuesdays, 3 hours of class. And then Wednesdays is going to be 6 hours of classes again. Melody's asking, think you'll be okay with the 6 hour school schedule? Yeah, I believe so. But 3 hours per class? That sounds like a lot. I don't know if I'm reading it right, but that's what it says. Or maybe that's like maybe those are the credit hours. Because I think in the PDF I got, I think that's what it had it down as. Download student schedule. No, it just says hours and it says 3. Oh, my Adobe Acrobat Reader has timed out. Well, fuck you, Adobe. I'm not gonna pay like $50 per month for all the programs I was using you for. Get out of here. Let me just read this shit. Yep, my programming and math classes are going to be Mondays and Wednesdays. And each one of them says hours are, the hours for each one are 3. But I'm wondering if like those are just credit hours? If that's a thing? Because I can't imagine like a class lasting for 3 hours. Melody says, burns math. Melody is not a fan of math. Melody is not a math kitty. She's a racing kitty. There we go. That temperature of coffee is just right. Melody says, I am pretty much numerically illiterate. And with the Puppet tool in OpenTunes, I can like take like one of these stalks of corn and like place like the puppet like the bones in there and then just kind of like twist them and like shape them for like when the coyote hits them with the stick, I can just like bend them in places I need them to go. That's going to make things a bit easier. Because again, I am just one man taking on this huge task. But I do appreciate the donations I've received thus far. Earlier, I was just like fucking bitching and moaning. I was like, oh, so many people promised to fucking donate money and haven't done it yet. And so far, the only person who had donated was Melody. But I'm glad that two other people have donated. So I'm just hoping for more later on down the line. Because it would make it a lot easier. Because I'm I'm doing all this work for free, essentially, because being tasked with community service, and this is a Herculean effort for one artist to take on. especially especially in the quality I'm trying to do it in. Melody says 15 minutes till car. Wait, love. On my clock, it's showing that I've done about an hour and 43 minutes. I want like 10 minutes left in my stream to like go out and warm up the car. Speaking of which, I should just probably go ahead and get myself ready right now. Throw in some pants and socks and shoes. Make sure I'm not in camera shot. Do 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 do. Take my phone. Woo! That's cold. Oh, oh God. I hate putting on warm jeans. Wait, hold on. I gotta get myself like an area rug. An area rug would be nice. Oh, okay. 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 Woo. Wallet, phone, mask. Actually, I'm going to put on my other hoodie. By the time I'm ready to go, it'll probably like be too warm for that hoodie. So I'll just wear my big hoodie. Get me my socks. Grab me my shoes. Ah, whoa. What the hell? Okay. This chair just feels different when I'm not in my sweatpants. Turn this space heater back on because wearing some cold ass jeans. Okay. 7 minutes to go to warm up the truck. Yep, not truck, car. You know what? Maybe you're right, love. Like, it would probably only take, what, like maybe 5 minutes to warm up the vehicle? I don't know. Like, what do you think? What do you think would be best? My darling floof? My darling motorhead kitty? Would it take 5 minutes or 10 minutes to warm up a vehicle? I think she says, I think we're good as we are. Okay, cool. All right. But as far as vehicles go, I'm always open to your expertise because you're such an expert at vehicles. Like Mel says, worst vehicles to start up in the cold are diesel vehicles. Oh, I bet. Oh, like one of my teachers like told me a story. I guess her father used to be like a diesel, like a trucker, and she says like in the coldest of winters, like before going out on one of his like trucking runs, he would have to go take a torch to his like his gas tank because like she says like in that cold of weather, like the diesel fuel turns into jelly or something. So he'd have to go under his gas tank and like with a torch he'd have to like warm up the fuel in the tank and just like warm it up just enough to where like that jelly turns back into a liquid and then he could start up his vehicle. But yeah, I bet. Yeah, Melody says turns into slush. Yes. So yeah, no thanks to that. I gotta make this grocery run really quick though, so it's like just going in and out of the store. That's it. Go into the store, get the needed supplies. No looking around, no shopping around, no getting distracted by shiny objects. I think I'm good on energy drinks. Oh, but I think I want to get myself some chips. Okay, if I'm going to get anything, just think of it now. Keep it in my mind. And just try to go in and out of the store as quick as possible. Oh, and my stream is dead. My stream has died. Is it back on? Nope. Oh, Melody says time. BRB. I'm going to go start up the vehicle. I'm back. That took a little longer than I thought. I had to help my mom with something. Okay. All right, so last 5 minutes, 5 minutes left for today's community service thing. So I just left to go start warming up the vehicle so I can go on this little store run for dinner purposes. So that's where I'll be going here in a bit. And then this afternoon, about an hour and a half from now, I better make this quick. Hey, get out of there! No, you do not go in the trash. No trash! Cat's probably just hungry. I'll feed him after this. No, I'll feed him now. Because chances are I'll forget. There you go. Ah. Okay. All right. So I think that's enough rough storyboarding for now. What I should do now is like clean these up and start working on some rough backgrounds for them. Oh yeah, I gotta clean that one up for sure. Okay, that one I think just needs a background, background, backgrounds. Okay, those are more or less one storyboard, so put them in a folder. These will just need the same background. I'm really looking forward to like seeing this in animatic format. Just like them going like frame by frame. Okay, may as well start going through and detailing some of this a little bit. And looks like we have 2 minutes left. Is that right, love? Do we have 2 minutes left on the clock? Love you too, honey kitty. Honey kitty Melly. Honey kitty Melly Mel. She says, "Sorry, nerd. I was typing. Would you remind repeating really fast, please?" Oh, just asking how much time we have left for the 2 hours. Because I was thinking we had like 2 minutes left, but now I lost track. 1 minute left. Sweet. There's Fat Jack on the other side of the room in his litter box. I have him over here so he can lose weight. He hasn't lost anything yet. So it seems. At least he's not pissing blood anymore. Because we've noticed that every time he overeats, like he'll start peeing blood when he overeats too much. So the reason I have him over here is so I can put him on a diet, have him lose some weight, and then I'll just toss him back over to the main house. No, cat. No. I gotta clean his litter box. No, Jack. That's why I bought you these other toys. Where? Okay, where? I don't know where you put them. Shit. Oh, Melody says time. Sweet. Okay. Hope you all enjoyed this stream. No matter where you saw it, either on Twitch or posted on YouTube. If you liked it, please follow and subscribe. Jack, no. I'm gonna put that away. Get out of here. He's fucking playing with his turds again. Just batting them around, just tossing them in whatever corner. That's why I bought him some toys. I don't know where they went now. They disappeared. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you liked what you saw, then please follow me or subscribe. If you want to contribute to this project, the Navajo Coyote Stories Reanimation Project, there's a link in the section below. Go there, it'll take you to my Ko-fi page, and there you can donate any dollar amount you like. If you don't, that's cool, but if you do, that'd be fucking awesome. Melody says, before you go, set bear traps around your cabin for the cat. Right? Silly cat. But yeah, shout out and props to those who have donated already. Top person would be Melody, who's donated quite a bit to this project so far. After that would be Black Samurai, and then today would be a Cosmic Wonder. So thanks to all those who participated or donated toward this project, and thanks to all those who participated in chat. It's always awesome interacting with all of you. Melody, Alistar Dreamer, and Eso Macintosh. So yeah. So until next time, 2 days from now, we'll see you again when I stream some more community service art streams. And until then, this has been Johnson Blackhorse, the one and only, and I shall check y'all later. Sweet! Bye.